We are patriots, we love our country, and we are gonna save our country by electing my wife, Kamala Harris, as President of the United States.
Doug Emhoff is the supportive and dedicated spouse of Vice President Kamala Harris. As the first second gentleman and the first Jewish spouse of a vice president, Emhoff has played a significant role in Harris's political journey. If Kamala Harris wins the presidency, Emhoff would again make history as the nation's first gentleman.
I want to talk about a future in which all of us have a place. A future in which Kamala Harris is our president.
With Harris now vying for the Democratic presidential nomination, interest in Emhoff is renewed as he supports her campaign. He is enthusiastic about the potential to become the first gentleman. Born in Brooklyn, raised in New Jersey and holding a law degree, Emhoff teaches at Georgetown Law School. Emhoff and Harris met on a blind date in 2013, married in 2014, and have a blended family with 2 adult children.
I left this ridiculous voicemail, which she has saved and plays back to me on our anniversary every year. I thought I'd never hear from her again, but
it was just, it was adorable.
We did go on that first date, love at first sight. We were literally talking about our future by the end of that first date, and that next morning I'm sending her an email. Here are my availabilities for the next 6 months. And 10 years later, 11 years later, here we are.
Previously a partner at the Los Angeles entertainment law firm DLA Piper, Emhoff took a leave of absence when Harris became Joe Biden's running mate. In 2019, Emhoff protected Harris from an activist and later shared the experience on social media, saying, "Thanks for all the kind notes. We are good. I love Kamala Harris and would do anything for her." Supporting Harris's presidential campaign, Emhoff travels nationwide, highlighting her ability to unify the party and the country. He rallies voters on issues like reproductive rights and combating antisemitism, speaking passionately about these causes.
part of the work that we had done prior to October 7th was the first ever national strategy to combat anti-Semitism. All of us must be against this, must be against anti-Semitism. I will not remain silent, and I'm proud to be Jewish. I'm proud to live openly as a Jew, and I'm not afraid. We cannot live in fear. We refuse to be afraid.
Emhoff has also voiced his support for President Biden, even though he was initially unaware of Biden's decision to exit the 2024 race and endorse Harris.
I get out of the class and I don't have my phone. The phone's in the car. And I'm just sitting having coffee with my friends, and, you know, back and forth, a couple of people said hi, and all of a sudden my friend's partner gives me his phone. I said, "I think you need to see this." I said, "What?" "It's a letter from the president. Is that real?" And I looked at it and I said, "I gotta go." So I ran. The car was a block or so away, Secret Service running behind me, got into the car, pulled out my phone, and my phone was literally like self-immolated. It was, you could feel the smoke coming out of that phone. And of course it was a series of messages, call Kamala, and I got them from the kids, from everyone in the family was like, "Where are you? Call Kamala." So I finally call, and she was, "Where are you?"
Despite facing attacks from the Republican Party, Kamala Harris has shown resilience and is a supportive parent to her stepchildren, Cole and Ella Emhoff, who affectionately call her Marmala.
I've had a lot of titles over my career, and certainly Vice President will be great. But Marmala will always be the one that means the most.
Doug Emhoff's dedication to justice and equality continues to make a lasting impact, supporting Harris with the possibility of becoming the country's first gentleman.
I'm her husband first, and be a supportive husband so she can do her job as Vice President of the United States.